sa inyong lahat or magandang araw po sa lahat and happy Easter. And today, it's going to be an exciting day because a new topic that I would like to share with you. And before I start, our topic for today is about emotional maturity. This is kind of a late YouTube vlog na rin, but nevertheless, it's better late than never. Just recently napanood natin yung Oscars, and we saw an example of that when Will Smith gave a slap kay Chris Rock. But before I dive into our topics, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Welcome once again to Job Arcadas, and today we're going to talk about emotional maturity. This is just a very quick vlog, and by the way, thank you to all our subscribers. We are already 998. Aba, dalawa na lang mag 1,000 subscribers na tayo. Akalain nyo, no? So, the journey to 1,000 subscribers. So please don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share. By the way, my name is Jabbar. I'm a person living with HIV for the past 7 years. I'm celebrating my 7th year this coming May. So, ang vlog na ito is dedicated to create positive ripple effect to the community, both PLHIV and non-PLHIV community and the affected families as well. So for today, we're going to talk about emotional maturity. Kadalasan, di ba, hindi naman masyado na pag-aaralan to sa school and madalas puro tayo IQ, and emotional quotient perhaps, but emotional literacy, madalas hindi natin siya masyadong natitest. There are not much opportunities to test the waters, especially when we become adult, when we are caught into a difficult conversation or discourse or dialogue, and sometimes there are a lot of tendencies that's happening kapag hindi natin na-address ng tama or we don't know how to communicate. Siguro in the future we'll have a vlog about how to reinforce our communication in a positive way or to better equip ourselves in communicating with others. So the first one is there are 3 indicators daw. By the way, I got this to another YouTube called I got my source of information from the School of Life and perhaps some of my practices also in my experiences with my friends and family. Just a disclaimer, I still haven't mastered myself when it comes to emotional maturity, but nevertheless, I'd just like to share this. This is a safe space for us to have our own time to be able to master ourselves eventually. So the first tendency where to see if we are emotionally matured is that, for example, if somebody hurts us or if we hurt someone, there is a tendency for us to sulk or to be totally depressed or sad or, not to, but depression, there's a medical, of course, definitely depression altogether. If you're medically diagnosed, that's another story altogether. But when we are totally sad or deeply emotionally affected by the situation, that we sulk ourselves into deep sadness and we couldn't function well instead. So that's one indicator, na hindi natin masyadong na-manage or na-regulate, na-regulate yung ating emotional sadness. That's one tendency. And then there's another tendency is when we become too furious naman. That's the second one. When we tend to be too furious or too angry or we want to lash or we want to attack, these are the things that indicates nasan ka na ba doon. Although at the back of our head sometimes it happens, gusto nating, because it's much easier, or sometimes there's a satisfaction behind that we want to lash out to attack the person who have hurt us, lalo na makikita natin yan sa social media. The third one, I think, is the tendency also to be cold with a friend, with somebody. And ako personally experience ko yan. I also sometimes have that tendency, to put unhealthy cold boundaries with another person or to be indifferent, ika nga sabi nila. So these 3 indicators, to solve, to be deeply sad with the situation or towards another, and with ourselves, what we did or somebody did it to us. And the second one is to be furious or angry unreasonably. And the third one is to be cold, to be distant, to be indifferent. Now, how do we countermeasure all of this? There are also three things. For the first one, for us, the tendency to solve, um, perhaps what we could do is to develop the capacity to explain ourselves, to the person or even to us. Self-dialogue. Explain, have the courage to explain our side, to take initiative, to talk it out, in a very healthy way. Second one, if we have the tendency to be angry or to attack or to lash, I think to countermeasure it is to develop our capacity to stay calm. Stay calm. That's why I believe that, meditation really help a person, yoga, whatever, or even arts, painting. I painting kasi, gives us a certain calm energy to catch ourselves the moment we wanted to um, counter somebody else in a negative state or in a harmful state, in a harmful manner. So the capacity to stay calm is also good, to be able to manage it, calibrate our energy. And for the third tendency, the tendency to be cold or to be indifferent or to be distant, it is having the capacity to be vulnerable with the person. So much related with the first one, no? To take initiative and to really admit, what really had happened, why miscommunication happened, or you were hurt, or the other, why did you hurt the other, maybe intentionally or not intentionally, and just to be vulnerable. So those three things. When we say vulnerability, it's not kahinaan. According to Brene Brown, vulnerability is actually um, the one good metric of courage and love. Diba? So if we really love that person, and if we really love ourselves, and just let's give ourselves a fair chance to process it, to heal. It may not be as immediate, 'di ba? Kanya-kanya naman ang learning curve, ang processing curve nito. So those three capacity, the capacity to explain, communicate to the other person, the capacity to stay calm, and then the capacity to be vulnerable. And I do believe that when we master all of this, if I may call it skills or tools, I think we'll be able to create, a better emotional maturity for ourselves, and so therefore fortify and cultivate a better relationship to the people around us. So that's it, Pansit. Thank you for watching my YouTube episode for today. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to click like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. Sana mas dumami pa ang subscribers natin. Happy Easter, everybody. God bless and stay safe. Thank you. Love you guys.